Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestling Connection. I'm your host, John D. the Redeemer. Sorry I missed out on last week's SmackDown and Raw from Monday night. I was just real busy with finishing up my semester at college. This past week was finals week and everything, so I was just real busy cramming, studying, getting last minute assignments done. But I'm done for this semester, so I'll be here all summer. Also, on this past Saturday, I went over to Cameron, North Carolina, where Omega Wrestling had an event which featured both Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hurricane, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. It was a real cool event to go watch. It was a lot of their just local wrestlers. Did some real cool stuff. They were actually pretty good for small time guys. They had some interesting characters and gimmicks. Jeff Hardy, of course, some of you may have heard, got hurt, so he wasn't in the ring at all. Matt Hardy was in the main event for the Omega Championship, but actually lost. And Ricky Steamboat and Hurricane had a segment in the ring where they, were talking about their careers and stuff. Some guy came out bad-mouthing them, and, they kind of karate chopped him and chokeslammed him out the ring. It was a real cool event, and it's some nice little small thing to do. I got to meet the Hurricane, the Hardys, and Ricky Steamboat. Jeff actually had a little back and forth conversation with me. Matt and I tweeted a little bit, asked him for somewhere to eat in the local area. That was kind of cool that he recommended a place to me. And I got to take a picture with them and got some nice signed stuff. If I can, I'll throw some pictures in here, all that. But besides all that, let's get right into SmackDown. SmackDown opened with King Barrett in the ring with Jerry Lawler, kind of saying, he doesn't deserve to be king, blah, blah, blah. And Ziggler came out to attack Barrett. And this kind of started a impromptu match between the two of them. I thought that was really cool that there wasn't a one authority segment that opened up as this was going to be the mega fun. It was just talking match go. I thought it was really cool that they did that. The match didn't last long because Sheamus came out and attacked Ziggler, and this brought out Neville. And we had another tag team match between Neville and Ziggler and Sheamus and Barrett. But it wasn't the main event. It went right into the tag team match again, which I really liked. I get so tired of seeing tag team main events. This is another good match by all the people involved. Ziggler and Neville got the win again. Overall, great match. Then we had Luke Harper versus Fandango. And I guess whatever they were doing with Fandango and Adam Rose kind of dropped off. Oh, it couldn't. They didn't do anything with it this week at all. Instead, Harper pretty much beat Fandango relatively quickly. And the surprising thing is Eric Rowan came out. And he just came out, beat up Fandango, and left. And that kind of left Luke Harper confused as to what's going on. So I don't know if they're going to be a tag team again, or if this is their way of starting a feud with them. I kind of hope it's the former. They were really well as a tag team, and I think it could be something nice to have another tag team in there involved in, the whole tag team championship picture and all of that. It just seems like WWE will just focus on, okay, they're the champions and this is who they're going after. That's really it. But they have so many tag team matches. It's weird. I think they should kind of establish a couple more tag teams and have more tag team matches with these established tag teams. And that's why I kind of hope that Harper and Rowan kind of get back together. We had a promo with Lana in the ring. She was, she was talking, and Rusev came out and told her to get out of the ring and leave. A lot of people just saying this is very reminiscent of Sable and Mark Marrow. And I don't know. Personally, I think it's a ruse. I think they're trying to trick people, and in the end, they're gonna do something to try and cheat over John Cena at Payback. But I can see where people draw the comparison. You know, Lana was in the ring like, no, don't cheer for me. It makes Rusev angry, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, Rusev sending her to the back a couple of times. It is very reminiscent of that. But I don't think that's the route that they're going to go. We had another match with New Day versus Kid Cesaro. But Kid Cesaro had a mystery opponent of Ryback. So it was a six-man tag match. Which is good to see all of New Day in the ring at once. And it was cool to kind of bring in Ryback, who's, you know, an outside storyline, kind of bring him into this. It was a decent match. Like, all the guys involved are definitely good in-ring performers. You know, the New Day still really isn't hitting it all for me gimmick-wise, but they do good in-ring. During the match, Bray Wyatt's, you know, I don't want to say vignette, but his little graphic appeared. And distracted Ryback. This let Xavier Woods grab his legs. They're on the outside, grab his legs, and Big E hit a clothesline. And Kofi was about to go help Big E, but Tyson Kidd rolled him up for the pin. So they got another. Not Kofi. Sorry, I meant it the other way around. Tyson Kidd was about to go help Cesaro on them and Ryback, and Kofi rolled them up to get the other cheat win. So they got another cheat win, but just the gimmick itself doesn't really go anywhere for me. Emma was back on Raw. She had a match with Naomi, and I haven't done the past couple of videos, but Naomi now has Tamina Snuka by her side. That happened, I believe, on Raw, which is great to see Tamina Snuka back. I wish she kind of was on her own. I don't think she needs to be in that bodyguard position. I'd like to kind of see her do her own thing in the ring, but I don't know. Maybe she's not, quite up to being in the ring on her own. I don't know, but she's now Naomi's bodyguard. And Naomi had a match with Emma, and it was pretty much just a squash match. Naomi took out Emma pretty quick. Nothing really to note. Wasn't an outstanding match, even for a Divas match. We had Lucha Dragons versus Los Matadores, and this was actually a surprisingly good match from both teams' standpoint. I really don't like Los Matadores, mainly because of their gimmick, but they really showed tonight that they can do good in the ring. Lucha Dragons did get the win off of a really cool pin that Sin Cara did. He went to, like, he was going to do a Hurricane Rana, but then, like, flipped back down and rolled him up into a pin. It was weird. Like, you'd have to see it to really get what he did. It was cool looking, though. And at one point, the Los Matadores pushed El Torito. So it's looking like they may be getting rid of El Torito and hopefully the gimmicks and going back to, what was it, Primo and Epico? Is that their names? I don't remember. But hopefully that's the direction they're going, because their gimmick is just holding them down way too much. And then that was actually the last match of SmackDown, which was actually kind of good because he said they had the contract signing. I thought it was a good way to close out SmackDown instead of having, we're going to have a tag match with all the people involved in the main event or whatever at the pay-per-view. Glad they didn't go that route. They had the contract signing. All 4 guys were in the ring. Well, actually, I think Seth Rollins was outside for a bit. And Kane was in the ring to sign for Seth Rollins. They're going over it, blah, blah, blah. They're all kind of talking back and forth. Again, I missed, from Raw, but Dean Ambrose is in the main event now. So it's, the ex-Shield member and Randy Orton. This is going to be a good match at Payback. I can't wait for this match now. But, they're all talking back and forth, and Ambrose and Reigns made it apparent that, they didn't say anything mean to each other, so they're still, on good terms. Kane was saying, I'm not going to sign for Rollins just yet. They were arguing back and forth. And Rollins decides, fine, I'm going to come in the ring. This is when things broke down. Everyone starts brawling. Kane and Rollins are kind of working together. And when the dust finally settles, it's actually Rollins that's the last one standing in the ring, which is actually good because so often he's seen as a guy that runs off and is kind of cowardly. So it was good to have him finally being the last guy in the ring. And that was really it for SmackDown. Again, really good. I really enjoyed it. They went a different direction for once, finally, and it helped it out. I hope they kind of continue to really vary it a little here and there. Not the same old format over and over that we've been seeing literally for years. So that was that. Hopefully I'll get another video up over the weekend, maybe like a review or something. Not a show, like just an outside thing. And then Tuesday I'll have up my review of this coming Raw. It's looking good heading into Payback. I'm sure they're going to start establishing some more matches, because right now all we really have is Cena and Rusev and the main event, the 4-way. So hopefully we start seeing some stuff get built up towards the next week, because Payback's actually coming pretty quick. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Again, I'm sorry for the little break I took there, but I needed it for school. I'll throw in some pictures and stuff of that event that I went to with the Hardys, and I will see you guys next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.